Happy holidays, everybody. We always say 'tis the season to be joyful, but today I want to remind you 'tis the season to be grateful. I'm Dr. Leslie Francisco McClendon, and we are about to set the tone. Hey, it is so important that we stay in an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is something that we talk about in theory, but I think it gets overlooked so often. I want to talk about how important it is. Now, I am a person of faith. I believe in the power of prayer. And I had a question hit me one day, and that question was this: what if we only had the things in life that we thanked God for? And that thing hit me really, really deeply. Many of us, we have a practice when we wake up in the morning. We practice gratitude. We do meditation. We might write in a journal or read something that's inspirational and will help us to truly set the tone for our day, which is a reason why I wanted to do this. But when that question hit me, I said, wow, that is crazy. Normally, it's so easy for our prayers to go on autopilot, and, we're thankful for our family and for life. But what if you only had the things that you thanked God for? Just think about that for a second. When you wake up in the morning or whatever time of day, and you begin to say your prayers, if you are a person of prayer, what is it that you are thankful for? Can you list things? Are they solely material things? Are you thankful for your health? Are you thankful for strength? Are you thankful for family and friends and the ability to go to work or have food on your table, or the ability to have been able to sustain even through the middle of the season during this challenging times? We're to always be thankful and joyful in all circumstances. Actually, there's a passage in scripture that talks about in everything give thanks. Now, when I thought about that, I said, wow, that's very interesting. The way that I've heard it taught and said for many years is give thanks for everything. Now, there's a difference between that word for and in. When I give thanks for everything, it's for what someone may have done for me. But when I give thanks in everything, it means no matter what position or place that I find myself in, I'm going to have an attitude of gratitude, and I'm going to be thankful. I want to remind you that there is no better attitude than an attitude of gratitude. Have you ever been around a person and they weren't thankful and they were ungrateful, and you were like, wow, this negativity is not the business, and it makes you feel low, or it makes you feel weary. Gratitude is so very important. And so how can we show our gratitude? One way that we can show our gratitude is by showing our appreciation through our actions when someone does something for us. Even when people don't do things for us, how great would it be to just be a pleasant person year round? You never know what other people are going through. People like to post the highlights about themselves, but very rarely do we post the lowlights, right? And so you never know what somebody is going through in their life. And so what would it look like if every time you encountered someone, you were that joy for that person for the day? Sometimes a thank you with our mouth is not enough if we don't have anything to back it up with. A lot of people say thank you, but their actions and their attitudes really don't follow through. They really don't match up with it. We have to ensure that our lifestyle matches our words. If we're really, really grateful, people should be able to tell by the way that we live. And so I don't want you to have an attitude of gratitude just by saying thank you because it's the mannerable thing to do, but I want your lifestyle to be a life of thanks. Perhaps you can't think of some things to be grateful for, and you seem to take things for granted. I want you to consider the freedom you have to be able to express yourself. even through reading and writing, or the ability to have food and water. There are so many people in this world that don't even have access to basic human rights, to basic necessities. You know, think about the access that you may even have to clothing and shelter. Be thankful for even divine protection, seen and unseen. Be thankful for your natural talents, for your natural abilities. Every day, when you wake up, this is something that I do to set my personal tone. I want you to think of 3 things that you're grateful for. And when you think about that, it begins to radically shift your perspective. So today, I'm challenging you to have an attitude of gratitude. Whatever situation you find yourself in everything, I want you to give thanks. So I have an affirmation for you today, and today's affirmation is this: I am grateful for every person and everything that I experience in this lifetime. My needs and desires are always met, and I am thankful. Hey, that's my challenge to you today. I'm Dr. Leslie Francisco McClendon. If this video was amazing to you, would you smash that like button, because it really helps out our channel. Would love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can bring you more great content and help you set your tone. Hey, Dr. Leslie Francisco McClendon again, your tone has just been set.